So welcome back to XCOM 2 Special Agents. Things are still moving well right now, and we're about to complete our...
Commander, we have the position of a vulnerable UFO.
Okay, there's a UFO on the ground.
Region.
Let's go for it.
Move fast. There's a chance we could recover a nice haul of supplies and equipment.
Alright, Stitch, you can stay home for this. Let's try to get some experience for Heater here. She's our new sharpshooter. We might want to give her a med kit, because she's still low level, just to give her a chance to survive, and let's go for it.
Menace, ready to deploy.
Let's go in.
The Resistance has been making moves against the aliens in this area, and it looks like they managed to disable a UFO on the ground. We're moving in to secure the site. Eliminate any hostile resistance and seize whatever gear you can from that ship.
Yes, sir. We'll try to do that. Alright.
15 UFO site coordinates locked in. Move to secure the area, neutralize all hostiles.
The squad is concealed.
Okay, let's try to move in very carefully here.
That's affirmative. Hostile targets in sight.
I don't see anything, ma'am. Alright, who is this? Oh, there's a stun lancer. Let's eat him for dinner. Alright.
Enemies down. Looks like something over here.
Menace 1-5, we just picked up an outbound signal coming from the UFO. It's some kind of distress beacon. You need to get inside that ship and shut down the signal before they send their whole fleet after us.
Yeah, in 6 turns it's not gonna happen, Bradford. Better safe than sorry. I'd rather keep her alive to deal with whatever happens rather than try to get that beacon in 5 turns. Let's grab some loot. Expanded magazine.
I've got it.
Let's go on Overwatch here.
I don't think we're alone out here.
No, we're not. Somebody's coming. We missed.
Target's still up.
I think we might want to grab full... Oops. Here they come. Alright, we want to take out him first. He's the most problematic. I think I'm gonna go for the pistol. Let's try it. No! Wrong enemy. Wrong enemy.
Enemy destroyed.
We wanted the mech. And now he's gonna approach. He's probably gonna use suppression. And we're gonna take damage. No, we didn't.
I'm under fire.
Yes, you are. Alright, so the mech did not come for us, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna come up the next turn. So let's just get behind full cover and go on Overwatch.
Scanning.
I know he's gonna come up. There he is. And he's down.
Kill confirmed.
Awesome work. I don't know what happens once the beacon counts down, but I'm not going in there. We'll just deal with whatever happens. Wow. Who the hell did we shoot in there?
Hard target. Minimal damage.
Oh, a muton. He's not gonna be happy. Man, how did this guy get close? I'm not too worried about him. You know what? Let's deal with one enemy at a time. Let's deal with one enemy at a time. Let's fall back here and force this guy to commit to the attack. 71% is not good. We'll just go on Overwatch. He'll approach. He went on Overwatch too. Yeah, they're adding reinforcements.
Menace 1-5, we've got confirmation of multiple inbound transports. Looks like they've locked on to the distress beacon. Utilize all hostile
We missed.
reinforcements to secure the site.
Come on, focus!
Yeah, we missed. We'll just have to deal with that. Let's see what they have. Shield bearer, trooper, and a captain. Not too bad. That's nothing we've not seen before. Oops. Oh, I thought he got us right there.
Taking fire!
Yes, you are, but don't panic. It's okay. He's flanked, so let's kill him. One down.
It's down.
Here comes the Muton, I believe. Whoop. We're behind full cover, so you're gonna have to do better than that.
Taking heavy fire!
Alright, so no, 45% is not good, 31% is not good. He's on Overwatch, the Muton's on Overwatch, so we're gonna have to commit and try to take him out. Let's see. This group landed here. I don't want to trigger them by coming over here. So I say we fall back some more.
Moving out!
And let's just Overwatch and see what happens. We missed.
Not good!
Alright, we need to start taking out these people before it gets hairy for us. 65% is not good. He's not flankable, but this enemy here is flankable. He's flankable from this position, so
On my
let's
way.
hope he misses his Overwatch shot. And he did. And now we have him in our sights. And he's dead. Now let's wait for the mutant to make his approach. He missed.
They're all over me!
Alright, I say we try to get rid of him this turn. We can't. So let's just approach here and go on Overwatch. If he doesn't move, we'll kill him on the next turn. But he's behind high cover, which reduces... He made a mistake. And he's dead.
Target disabled.
Alright, he was behind full cover, which was increasing his defense by 50... lowering our chances to hit by 50%, so... Yeah. High cover now makes real meaning in my version of the game. Alright.
Got some goods here.
So let's reload before we move in.
Reloaded.
And let's just Overwatch.
Scanning. Heads up. Got movement.
Let's scan here and see if we can see that reinforcement group that came in. Yes, we can.
Our resistance contacts had heard rumors Advent might be rolling out a heavy infantry armor system. Looks pretty tough.
So we want to go for the armor. 88, 90, 91. The officer gives the orders, so let's try our luck. He's down.
Good riddance.
Alright, he's beefed up their armor.
Incoming over here!
That's okay. Let's chip away some of this armor. 80%. 95. Let's chip away some of that armor. Ah, the armor didn't even help him. He's dead.
Kill confirmed. Trying to pull back.
Let's see. 48, no. Let's go on Overwatch in case it tries to move.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Awesome work.
Hostile neutralized.
Of course the shield is removed. It's not like he's gonna die and stay with his shield. So let's move in.
Roger that.
Let's move in carefully.
That's affirmative.
Let's just Overwatch in
Got it
case.
covered. There's something out there.
Alright. Let's move in slowly.
On the move. On Overwatch. Enemy activity.
I'm hearing a Viper. That's not good news. Let's just go on Overwatch.
What was that?
Alright. We need to approach a door, but let's just move in
Position
slowly.
confirmed. Advent forces sighted.
Not good. Not good. This mission could be over right now. Let's open the door. You know what? We have a 97% chance to kill him. I'm gonna take it. He's too dangerous to leave alive. That right there just saved our life.
Enemy down. Might be something we could use here.
Alright, so let's see what the rest of them do.
I'm gonna need support here.
Don't panic. You're okay. Damn it. So let's wow, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, we're gonna have to let's head back. Let's just take a chance that he'll miss. Yeah. He missed. Alright. Let's use our no, let's go on Overwatch. We don't want to heal. We're not yet out of danger. Kill him. Good.
Nailed him.
Okay. Here comes the second guy. We're flanked. And he missed.
I'm pinned down here.
Alright, so let's kill him. And then we can
Understood.
heal up.
Moving out.
Say what? Okay.
Hostile neutralized.
Status confirmed.
All right.
Mission accomplished.
She did quite well, so now I hope she gets a promotion. I would like to, it's gonna be nice to have 2 sharpshooters and 1 specialist running things. But we still need to get more technology. The last time I could not promote the last soldier. I don't know if that's an ongoing glitch. Let's see what happens this time.
Well done, Commander. It's always good for morale when we ace a mission like that.
Return fire as always. Continue. Alright. Yes, we're low on scientists, I know that, but we're doing the best that we can. Not now, let's see. We actually need some supplies, let's see. Let's go get the 291 supplies. Let's get them.
I do not think I could have predicted this outcome, though it is intriguing.
All right.
Commander, if we intend on discovering the purpose of the chip we extracted from you, we'll need to conduct the appropriate research as soon as possible. I foresee a number of valuable
Let's go to
applications
engineering
stemming
first
from
and
this technology.
get
I'll have
these
a report assembled as soon
major
as the
sniper
research is
rifles.
complete.
What can I do for you, Commander?
You can get me Gauss rifles. Thank you.
I've had a chance to take a closer look at some of the advanced...
Let's get these supplies. Let's fly back to
Setting course
Resistance
for the
headquarters. Yeah.
Eastern U.S. precinct.
Commander, to aid in your efforts, we
Okay.
have gathered additional resources and staff at Resistance headquarters for your use.
No, I'm okay. I have. Let's get an engineer. No, that's all right. Let's continue gaining the intel. Let's see if we can assign the engineer. Thank you. All right. So we have 2 engineers on board. Let's continue gaining intel.
So much of my own research based upon this simple design. If only I had known. Ah, Commander, excellent timing. There's been some progress. I've managed to break down several key components of the chip implanted into your skull. My analysis reveals that its primary function was that of a conduit, passing a vast amount of data directly to your cerebral cortex. With the primary connection severed, much of that data is lost. Several fragments do remain, however. Ghosts, if you will. Observe. Tactical combat simulations. War games. The sheer volume of encounters you were processing was astounding. It is truly remarkable that you survived as long as you did. Though this may seem disconcerting, there is still some good news. This chip bears a striking resemblance to a medical implant I briefly assisted in developing at the gene therapy clinic in New Providence. My understanding was that the implants were intended for high-ranking Advent officers only, captains or above. Retrieving a chip from such an officer would be the only way to know for certain. A greater understanding of these implants would undoubtedly benefit us all, Commander.
New objective added.
Okay.
The Advent officers have clearly been modified to allow for their subordinates to receive new orders. The Advent officers appear to be similar, if not physically the same as the common Advent trooper in terms of power and agility. However, field reports indicate a more developed mental acuity, as the officers do provide tactical directives to the subordinate Advent forces.
Alright, so let's go back to command.
I must admit, having...
Let's keep gaining that intel. Do we have any more
Got an urgent
supplies?
communication coming in for you now, Commander.
Okay,
You
let's see
have
it.
made considerable progress against the aliens over the past month, Commander. I hope that your ongoing efforts will only lead to further success.
Alright, we'll have to counter that later. Let's ignore for now. Let's see. Loot. Let's get the loot over there.
Course.
Alright.
I take it this was easier than your last procedure, Doctor.
Central, Commander. Yes, I find the process to be far less disconcerting when the subject has already expired. The results, however...
New objective added.
Okay, we need to build a skull.
Commander, I've updated our current objectives based on the most recent findings.
The Advent
Yes.
captain seems to provide a means of stabilizing the link between the local subordinates and the Advent network tower itself.
Commander, if
Alright.
we're going to try to build this skulljack that Tigan came up with, we're going to need a specialized facility to test
Rescue
it out.
VIP.
I had assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
Alright, so we're gonna want to take... let's see. You can take a rest. Rescuing this VIP. So let's try her and see how she does. I thought we had glasses on you. All right. Let's see you step up and hope you succeed.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Squad green to deploy.
Actually, let's
Sky
return.
Ranger
Let's make
recall
sure you have a
confirmed.
med kit. I want to make sure you have a med kit. Yes, you do. All right. And what weapon upgrades can we give you? Repeater. Do we have any scopes? Repeater, 5% chance to instantly laser sight, improves critical, advanced laser sight, advanced repeater, instant kill chance. Yes, either way, I think that was a waste. Let's take a scope. Let's go.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position for deployment.
The Resistance is asking for our help in rescuing a VIP currently being held by Advent in this region. We're moving in to neutralize any alien forces protecting the transport vehicle. Lock down the AO and secure the target package.
All right.
we have a confirmed location for the VIP. Move to rendezvous. Eliminate all hostile contacts.
How many turns do we have? 12. Ah, man. 12 turns. Okay. Let's move in. Let's hope we can pull this off.
Got some hostiles grouped over here.
Viper. We're killing him first. Let's hope we don't get... No, we didn't get spotted. But, we'll kill the Viper first. We cannot let him live. And this
Enemy
guy's gonna
down.
respond.
Might be something we could use here.
Okay. Okay, he went on Overwatch. 66% is not good, but he's delaying us here. And we need to get a move on. So I say that may be a little bit too adventurous, but yeah. That may be a little bit too adventurous. Let's see if we can kill him. Yes, we can. With a pistol.
Target disabled.
Alright, 10 turns. Time to move in. So, we don't have any full cover, but let's just take what we can
Heading there
get.
now.
Nothing yet.
Moving to Overwatch.
Yeah, the loot's expired, but that's okay. Let's
That's
move in.
affirmative.
Nothing yet.
Got it covered. What's making that noise?
Alright.
Menace 1-5, be advised, hostile interceptors are inbound on your current position. Firebrand has a limited window to provide extraction.
Yes, yes, Bradford. I'm under enough pressure already. A Viper.
Here.
A Viper. A Viper. A Viper. That is bad news. But good chance, we have a 100% chance to kill him. Take him out. Oh no!
I skirted him.
Oh no. That's mission over. That's mission over. She's dead. She's absolutely dead. Unless the Viper does something else, but if he moves in, she's dead. Which is what he's doing. Yeah, she's
Need
dead.
to find some new cover.
Oh,
I think I'm bleeding.
damn it.
That was close.
This is just awful. What we should have done was, as soon as we saw that...
Think they got me.
She's dead, and there is nothing we can do to help her.
I'm not sure I can make it.
No, you're not gonna make it. We dropped out!
Did you think I'd go out like this?
Oh no, the fall damage killed us.
Avenger, all XCOM operatives are dead or MIA. I'm returning to base.
That was so painful. That was so painful. I honestly don't know what to say. That was just too painful. It always hurts a ton when I lose an agent like that. But we still have...
That didn't go so well, Commander. We need to assess our tactics, upgrade our gear, whatever it takes.
No, it didn't.
I realize the conditions you are operating under are not ideal, Commander, but we will have to do better. The Resistance is counting on you.
That sucked. Alright, we need to recruit another sharpshooter. We'll wait until there's an opportunity to recruit a sharpshooter. But for now, we've lost our third best soldier. And that hurt a ton.
Avenger plotting new course.
So what are we gonna do for those Vipers? Because even when we had a 100% chance to kill him, we just grazed him.
Setting course for Eastern United States.
So we'll have to come up with a plan for how to deal with Vipers.
Welcome, Commander.
Yeah, let's get it. Let's get both. We can afford to. So
Commander, I've recently been made aware that we have at least one member of the science team who is currently awaiting an assignment. We should have our science staff assigned to facilities to maintain an efficient operation.
I'm still really disappointed about how that went. Really disappointed.
I have made a number of interesting discoveries, Commander.
Alright, let's do this autopsy.
Despite a thorough analysis, I have yet to discover
Battle
what,
scanner.
if any, advantage the Advent
Let's do this autopsy.
Although Advent clearly
Arc
intended
blade.
for these units to be their means of dealing with any unruly civilians within the city centers,
Let's see.
it seems they have come to rely on more brutal means of pacification in the time since. I foresee a number of valuable applications stemming from this technology. I'll have a report assembled as soon as the research is complete. The outcome of this research can only further our advances, Commander.
Alright, let's get some.
I'll see
Let's
that work
research some
begins immediately,
plated
Commander.
armor.
I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
Alright, we're 33 minutes in. We're gonna call this an episode. We'll pick up from here next time. See you soon.